Welcome to Copper Piece, a Dungeons and Dragons themed podcast. Once again, I am your host and DM, Steve Esposito, and I am joined by three wonderful players on this episode. I'm going to start to my left. Who would we got?
I'm TJ. I play Zeckendorf, the half-elf sorcerer.
And on my right.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm playing Ken Delling, the Ganassi Forge Cleric.
And we have a special guest with us. I would like you to introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Brian, and I'll be playing Kazuzu, the Tiefling Bard.
And thank you for joining us. We don't have a couple other players are missing from this instance, but that's okay. We're going to continue on. The last episode, you guys pretty much burnt down a bandit camp.
We blew it up.
There was a fight, an honorable duel, so to speak.
Yeah, we had fist fights, and then, I let him use his sword, because a fist fight ain't fair against a dude in plate mail.
We destroyed a lot of stuff.
We blew a section of the map off of the map.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
With our
Literally.
mouths.
Yeah.
No.
It was erased from the map.
Oh.
It
With
was a
dynamite.
bandit camp for such a long time, and then got destroyed.
Well,
So you guys, you got word of there's a key you guys are trying to put together. The first parts you found,
the
first two parts you found. Now you're going for the third one, which has been
in
hidden
a rich village.
in a nice, rich village.
And I'm sure they're going to be very receptive to us.
Oh, well, speaking that there is some sort of new visitor to that village, we'll see if they are. We'll see if they notice what's going on. So you guys...
What are three other things about him?
He's homeless. No, I'm not doing it.
Too late.
Too late. So...
Oh, no.
To a couple of the characters, as you're all discussing where to go next, and you guys discussed to go to there, the two of you kind of just go off into the village, and the other two are trying to still figure out what it is with this key that they have. I'm going to just say that. So you guys approach this gigantic village, a huge town. There's a wall that surrounds it. The wall is about 20 to 25 feet tall. You really can't tell from the bottom. It is stone brick with bricks that are gigantic, size of a person at least.
Ah, what excellent craftsmanship. They must have hired some of my kin.
It's a big wall.
On the wall is a very heavy, thick metal black door.
Hey, you want to knock on this door?
Give me a strength check on that for me.
On the knock? All right.
On the knock, yeah.
That's 13.
So what? You knock on this door. You hear a voice go. You hear the sliding of a little window that's cut out in the door, and the face looks at you and goes, "What do you want?"
Hello, we are wardens on warden business, and we would like to gain entry to your town.
What kind of warden business?
We are looking for an artifact of possible demonic heritage that you may be in possession of.
Demonic, you say?
Yes.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I can let you in.
Please do.
Please.
Yes. Wardens, you say?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I see your badges.
I'd show my badge.
Okay.
I show
Sure,
mine, the grumpy dwarf badge.
So it goes, never seen that one before, but come on in.
New house.
I've got your badge. Here's your badge.
So you walk into the town, and there in the town square as you're walking down, is you hear the crowd of people yelling, like verbally attacking someone in the middle of the crowd. Give me a perception check, you two.
13.
No, what the fuck's my perception?
13 for me.
14.
14. So
12 plus 2.
you notice that there's people, they're holding different, like, fruits and vegetables, definitely old and rotten, and they're throwing them at someone. It's like a giant circle of people. All of them are wearing fine clothing. They look royal, noble almost. And they're just yelling expletives at someone in the middle of the crowd, while you hear another voice of a woman going, no, stop.
What?
You're having a party?
Oh, no, this wanderer decided to walk in and try to cheer people up, and it's just not working quite well for him.
Dwarven Shame Party. Yes, I'm very well acquainted.
What?
Yes. You heard me.
Dwarven chain party?
Dwarven Shame Party.
Shame. Oh, yes. Definitely shame. Lots of it.
Yes, yes.
So if you guys want to travel on.
I love shame parties, by the way.
Yeah, me too, man.
Shame.
So you get closer, you notice that there is another woman who's older. She's got blonde hair, and she's wearing like black noble velvet robes, and she has some stains of her from some of the fruit, and she's trying to tell people to stop. Meanwhile, also behind her is a tiefling wearing fine garb as well, with patterns of moons and stars etched into the fabric. And this tiefling was just looking up, doing the same thing, going, "No, no, no! What are you saying?"
Please, I only meant well. I'm trying to help you people.
Boo! Boo the heretic! We don't want these demons in here! You hear someone scream.
Oh, it looks like we're picking up 2 artifacts of demonic heritage today.
Everyone's like, let's see here. The woman sees you from through the crowd, and she goes, "Cleric? She's
Yes.
like mouthing to you. She goes,
Yeah.
Can you tell them to stop? That this is not right?"
Based on my stats, probably not, but I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
I might be able to.
Okay.
He's the orator.
I'm gonna yell at the crowd and say, "Stay back! I'm gonna."
What are you gonna do?
We are here to take care of the demon problem. So just step back, and we'll handle it from here.
Oh, they're gonna call for a public execution.
Some people are like, "Oh, I don't believe it. I don't believe that he can do it." What
22.
So what are we doing here? What are you doing?
I'm telling them to back off of the bard and let him be, because we're gonna handle the situation from here.
All right, so you, all the people kind of stand down and stuff, and they're like, okay. And one guy goes, "Well, I'm out of fruit anyway." So he just like storms off.
All right.
My friends, if he is truly evil, then the Forge Father will melt him with a torrential deluge. Let us put him to the test.
All right.
And I hold my hands above him,
All right.
and I cast Create Water,
Okay.
and he just doesn't melt. See, he is not melting.
Everyone's like,
He is not evil. He is just very, very tan and weird.
one of them goes, "Then what's with the horns and stuff and the tail?"
Racists. Come on.
No,
Horns.
well,
okay.
Well, they attacked us. That's why we have this wall here to keep people like that out.
He attacked you?
Well, he
I'm
didn't,
gonna
but
take
there's
my
like other.
hat- I'm gonna take my helmet off and just reveal my full Jenny heritage to them.
I'm gonna pull back my hood so you can see my fiery Eladrin head, half Eladrin.
The whole crowd's like, "Ooh,
Hello, we are wardens. How are you today?
you're wardens?"
Flash
Yes.
the badge.
You flash a bit. Everyone's like, "Okay." The woman who's standing there, she goes, "Well, I didn't think they would actually send wardens or anyone to this town."
Well,
So she starts waving the crowd, like, "Go home, go in your places, go to the inns, get out, leave us." And the crowd starts kind of dispersing, spitting on the ground, like just dropping the fruit and vegetables that were throwing at you previously.
Such a
They're
waste.
just throwing them on the floor and meandering off. So now it's just you three plus this woman here.
I'm gonna pick an apple off the ground and just start eating it.
And it's fresh.
Oh man, that would have sucked.
Yeah.
Y'all have been hit with a fresh apple? It sucks.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings and salutations, my saviors. How can I ever thank you?
Do you have a piece of a disc?
I'm sorry, I do not.
I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
I am nothing but a wanderer, just trying to wander the country to help bring joy and cheer to all these towns.
Well, maybe you wear a big hood next time.
Oh, but I assure you, my skills are enough to make up for any shortcomings these people may have of my birth.
Then why are you wearing a fruit salad?
Stuff gets stuck into the horns.
Anyway, we need to find a piece of a disc.
Well, I can help you. It's the least I could do to repay you for your acts of kindness.
All right. What say you?
Yeah, come with
Ben.
us and help us find this disc.
What's your name in this? Is it Benadryl?
Zekindorf.
Zekindorf? Good. All right.
Benadryl. That's another wizard's name.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. You won't regret the day you recruited the great bard Kazuzu to your party.
Kazoo. Wait.
I beg your pardon?
The great bard Kazuzu.
Oh, welcome to... No.
Oh, he physically brought a kazoo.
This was his idea.
Don't play it off.
Okay.
Damn it.
We know what
Today's
happened
the day
here.
we discovered that TJ secretly harbors a grudge against all of us.
Oh, sorry. Here, you can have a Kazuzu then.
The woman
It's 40 cents.
the woman physically sees this kazoo and goes, "That's the instrument you play?"
Yes, I'm very skilled at it.
Well, I don't know if that worked. With all these, this we were supposed to have a gathering, and that's what you played.
It is a very powerful instrument. It can move people's hearts.
To hate, apparently.
Yes, it carries a terrible curse. I found it, but I took it upon myself to wield this instrument so that no other man may spread its evil.
But
So
they
you
almost
are-
killed you.
You are a half-demon in the land that hates demons with a cursed kazoo that makes people hate you more?
Yes, it seems to be. I've never seen an instrument like this, but I assume it must be cursed every time I play it. People like it for a few minutes, but then they just suddenly lash out at me and tell me to stop.
She's like, yeah, you know what?
Have you considered getting a different instrument?
I'm no good at playing instruments. This one chose me, though. I could play it with ease. I could play.
Okay.
I know that tune. I could play it for you if you would like.
Performance check.
Does he start playing it?
Yeah, he's gonna start playing it.
Play the kazoo.
I have a spell here called
20,
blindness, deafness.
25.
20. You start playing it.
Please play
and
the kazoo.
You start playing the kazoo to show off, and the woman's like, "Oh my god!" Her eyes start rolling. And give me a dexterity save.
Okay.
I'm going to cast deafness on myself.
7.
A piece of fruit flies to the air, tomato, and hits you right on the side of the head, just causing you to stop. The kazoo drops to the floor, briefly.
I pick it up and I'm like, it's a curse, but it's one I'm willing to bear.
The woman's like, "Okay."
So brave.
What? Is he done?
He's deaf. I nod. Yes. Finished. I hold up my hands.
But don't worry, when you're traveling with the great Kazuzu, there's always more songs around the corner.
Hooray.
All right, I passed the con save to end my own spell. Okay, let's not do that again. Okay, madam,
Yes.
what is your name?
My name is Marlene Brighton.
Hello, Marlene. I am Ken.
Nice to meet you. I'm glad that you stopped the uproar that was this person's inability to play music, I guess.
Don't threaten him. Don't mention it. Don't mention it. He'll play more.
Yeah,
don't mention it.
Don't bring it up.
Usually I'm a peaceful person, and yes, I will step back away from mentioning how awful this is. Just for these people were about to behead him,
I saw.
They're
very angry.
and they have every right to be so.
take him out of this town, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Oh, please do. But I don't know if you really should. I mean, this town does have its problems, and you seem to be Warden's sent somehow. I guess the message must have gotten out.
What message?
Well,
That he was here?
Well, there was some demon here.
There was a demon here.
Not why we're here.
No, some time ago, caused everyone to burst out into these uproars. I mean, this is the first of many that have occurred.
Is it you?
I'm just a humble bard with a cursed instrument.
He's only been here for 3 days.
Oh, when did these first start?
These started about 6 months ago. These outbursts, these public outcries, and people just going absolutely insane. As you peer through the streets and whatnot, as you're questioning, you're realizing slowly that the city is like filled with mansions and beautiful artwork, and it is a very luxurious town.
La-di-da.
What else happened 6 months ago? Roundabouts.
Well, I don't think this is a conversation to have in the open. Would you mind coming back with me to my place?
Okay.
We shall go.
It's very
Follow.
forward of you.
I am not but a 65-year-old woman. Trust me, those days are behind
You
me.
look good for 65.
Easy, Benadryl, easy.
My name is not Benadryl. It's
Easy, Breckendorf.
New York State real estate driver? Developer.
We'll drive your house for you.
So you go back to her house, also a nice, beautiful mansion. Everything's so elegant. The wood is nice and polished. Everything is just fantastic upkeep. And you all sit down in her living room, I guess. And she says to you, she goes, okay, now that we're out from there. 6 months ago, the people took my husband, who was the previous mayor of this town, and killed him in broad daylight.
Oh, I am very sorry.
Yes, that's because some artifact that we were granted ended up giving us such good luck. The entire town was prospering. And we didn't want to make anyone aware of it, so we slowly built up the town. We built up these walls to keep just people out. And then once everything was done for quite some time, that's when the fighting started. The money stopped showing up. The people who were making things, they weren't being made correctly. They would just fall apart. The food went bad. Most of it, not all of it. Everything that seemed to help the town become rich and it disappeared. It all just started to fall apart until one day they blamed this man, husband, that he was the one taking the money. And then once they killed him, they each found bags of gold outside of their front doors.
Oh,
So ever since then,
they've just been killing people?
yeah, and he was very close to being the next one.
You were almost turned into bags of gold.
The Death Fairy.
I guess no one's really called it that. But as much as the killings have been happening, we've been getting money.
This artifact, would it happen to be maybe a third of a circular disc?
It does look like it's a part of something, but it's not necessarily a third. It is it was this piece. It was circular, like a dowel of sorts.
Oh, it's the okay. So you got the thing and the thing and the thing.
The
That's
thing and
the
the
key.
thing and the thing.
And Three's Company too.
Why is this dowel so important? Natural 20 on that. She's kind of like giving you some insights. She's trying to figure out what you're doing.
Well, it's probably a part of a demonic key. Who gifted this to you?
Was a man in a cloak quite some time ago.
How long is quite some time?
A year and a half ago?
A year and a half. All right.
Maybe 2 years. It's very hard. We lost count throughout all the days of building and making everything look the way we wanted it to. They developed this thing called a pool. It's just a hole in the backyard and they put tons of water in it. Stone and stuff. We never had these things. We started this like a year and a half ago. It's not like the lakes and stuff. This is clean water.
Okay.
Then we invented the pool boy.
No. We didn't. Pool boy? Why didn't we?
The
think
gears
of
are-
that?
are behind you.
The gears are turning in her. Want to look for a thing?
It looks like that's what we need to grab.
I don't know where we should start looking.
Well, we
The rest of
had
this town?
the key here,
Uh-huh.
and it disappeared. Someone stole it.
Huh.
In this house?
So it was in this house. Yes, we kept it downstairs.
Maybe we should look around downstairs.
All right.
Where my saviors go, I go.
Okay.
And if you need any inspirational music, please feel free to
That's
ask.
okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
I will plead to not play the kazoo, please.
I should have prepared silence instead of blindness, deafness.
People in other towns have done that spell. They just punch me in the face till I get knocked out.
So you go into the basement. I guess that's where you guys are leading to.
Sure.
So you go downstairs, you go into the basement, you notice a nice, wide clearing area. There's various recreational devices and stuff around, almost like a gym, a fantasy version of a gym. Just lots of rocks and stuff that ropes around them and whatnot. A special swing that we don't talk about. And then there is a little table with a box on it.
I'm gonna go over to that box and look at it.
The wooden box has the sign of an eye on it, with a golden metal clasp in the middle of it.
Does that eye look is it the letter I or the body part I?
It's like the body part of an
Alright.
eye. Yeah.
Is that a symbol we've seen before?
No.
So it wouldn't do to do a history check or maybe
Nah.
religion.
It'll be really hard to kind of understand or know where it's from, but if you guys kind of look into your own past to try to determine if this is a symbol that you might recognize, you can give me a roll for it.
So history roll?
Give me a history roll. Let's see.
Yeah. 14 plus 1 makes it 15.
7.
9 plus 0 is 9.
So which one of you guys had the highest number?
I had a 15.
All right. So you don't recall this exact symbol, but you have a feeling that the first two parts of the key might somehow resemble this.
Is the lady downstairs with us?
No, she's upstairs still.
Alright, I'm gonna open the box.
Okay.
Oh, very brave.
What's in the box?
You
What's
open-
in the box?
What's in the box? You open it up. There's nothing there, but you do see in the red velvety cover inside, there's a circle kind of in the middle of it, or the remains of one.
Remains of the circle, okay. So that must have been where she was keeping it.
Yeah.
Thing. I'm gonna call the lady downstairs and ask her if she's can tell us what that eye is from.
As you yell for her, she comes down, and she goes, "Yes. What do you have for me?"
What is this eye from on this box?
We never questioned it.
No.
We were just... It was something my husband brought in, and I looked in the box, and I saw this stone circular cylinder, and he told me to make sure that no one knows of this, But
Your husband said that to you?
yes.
Where is your husband?
Well,
dead.
he's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry for your loss.
Thanks for rubbing it in.
Apparently.
So the box though came with the thing itself. It's not like they gave you the circle thing and then you put it in the box.
No. It was box and all.
Okay.
Is there any way I can discern the crafter of the box, or like the style it was crafted in?
Yes. It was dwarven.
Oh, it's fine dwarven craftsmanship.
Ah. So you know it's dwarven, huh?
Yes, possibly some of my kin made this.
I never thought about that.
Does it have like a family mark on it or something? Like a little signature
Not like on the box.
inside of it?
Not inside.
Underneath it?
Maybe, yes.
Under the cushion?
Yes.
Alright.
So you do notice a very familiar looking, I believe it's an R?
Is it that asshole?
It is that asshole.
That fucking prick.
What asshole?
It's my nemesis.
Your nemesis.
My nemesis.
Who's your nemesis?
I forget his name. It's so hateful. His name is so hateful on my lips. I choose to forget it. Steve, who's my nemesis?
I think it was like Rult.
Rult?
I think so. I think that's what it was. I
Rult.
gotta go into your story on my computer.
No, it's Rult now.
It's
done.
Rult.
He is root.
Rult. Definitely. I know there was like more than one U in the name.
Probably it's dwarven. I'll just put an umlaut to signify there's more than one U. Rult.
She hears you say the name. She goes, "What? Who is that? What? Should I be concerned?"
That dirt-licking purveyor of second-tier goods.
She's like, she looks at you and goes, "Should I be worried about what's happening here?
Nah.
This is very unlike Warden."
It's like my hair is starting to like boil
People-
on top of my head.
He gets really angry at like basically everything. So this is par for the course. Okay.
So
It's not anger, it's indignance. There's a difference.
Grudge.
Grudge.
she goes, "Well, I guess I stumbled across the most odd party that I could find to help."
We need to find him and we need to kill him.
So what else is down here in this basement?
Besides these recreational things in this swing that we don't talk about, she goes, "We did have some weapons, but those are gone too."
Don't ask her about them. They were probably used on her husband.
Whoa. Whoa.
I said that out loud, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. And she straight up heard you.
This woman saves you and then you bring up the fact like that?
I was.
What is wrong with you?
I'm gonna go in the parlor. I'm not gonna go outside because it's probably just worse for me out there.
All right.
Sorry, I'm sorry. It's he had a long day too. You know, he just got beat up by fruit.
Beat up by fruit.
That's what we do call it around here too.
All right, you want to look around town for some circle?
She goes, before you go,
Okay.
he might want to do something about his
Horns.
yes.
Yes.
I mean, granted, some of the townsfolk know that you're around now. It might be a little helpful to cover up.
Do you know how to make things look like other things?
No. Minor illusion? Image of an object that lasts for the duration of 1 minute. It's a cantrip, so I'm going to keep casting it.
Okay.
You're
Oh,
gonna have-
every minute.
It's a cantrip. It just takes like a second to... I'm just going to walk behind him and keep throwing up. Throwing up.
I'm just gonna walk behind him and keep vomiting. How long ago did
That
you
won't draw
notice
attention
that
to
the
me.
piece?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
How long ago did you notice that the piece was missing?
The piece went missing a little bit before my husband's death. And then I guess they were just, once it was publicly known, that there was a piece here, and then everyone knew about it, and they killed him, and they found the gold, and people felt like we must have had the piece back somehow, or someone brought it in, or I don't know. The rest of everything besides the death of my husband is quite mysterious.
All right. Well, I am very sorry. Please stay safe.
I will.
My mind went blank. I'm sorry.
It's okay. If you want, you can question some of the village folk. If you see any weaponry that has a golden or silver handle with a red gem in it, the chances are it belonged to my husband.
Ah, we will keep a lookout.
Please do.
Who is in charge of the town now?
Well, I am.
Oh, all right.
It's not so
Well,
great.
in charge as much as one can be.
I try.
Yes. Well, thank you, and we hope to, fix your town, I guess.
I hope so too.
I hope we find your sword and the circle. We're gonna make this town great again.
Oh, no.
Yes. I appreciate the effort that you are putting into this.
No problem.
And as you, I guess you're exiting the house at this point?
Yes.
All right.
Unless there's... Well, no, because really that would be the only place to look, right?
Yeah.
All right. Zeckendorf,
Yeah.
I leave it up to you to find some leads to follow.
Okay.
I need to go use a chamber pot.
So,
He's mad.
I guess I'll follow him because he got to keep on casting that spell on me.
yeah, you two pretty much have to keep on staying close. Which presents are you displaying for him, or that people see? Because it's a minor illusion, so you're making him look like a regular
He's
human.
gonna look. Oh, you know what? That would be so much easier. I'm just gonna make it so that he doesn't have horns.
Oh, okay.
And well,
He's gonna have a human face.
okay.
It absolutely works. Not a problem. No one notices. You're all good.
How wonderful! I'll play a tune to celebrate.
No.
Performance check.
Oh,
What?
11. 11.
11? Okay. Someone just straight up spits in your face. They just come up to you and they spit in you and they're like, shut up.
It doesn't undo the spell, though, right?
No.
Okay. So now they think two people with kazoos are wandering the village.
Yeah, that's a dead giveaway. You should not do that.
So you walk around the town and you notice that there's inns, other shops, and other places. Once again, this is a place of immense wealth. And anytime you walk into a store or something, you notice that, why do you have a scissor?
Open my hot fries quietly.
Okay. Okay.
It begins.
I forgot my thought.
It was like very
So,
affluent.
yeah, exactly. So whenever you walk into a store or anything, you notice that the products or everything that they offer is way too expensive. Like, way overpriced.
Okay.
Everything from a simple bow to a simple sword is like, it's like you're shopping on eBay for used stuff, and people are just hawking that price up.
So, are we in a store right now? Or
No,
are you just
but
saying that about the
just
place
saying
in
that
general?
like about the place in general. So you're walking in and out and stuff.
And you're saying it's not like the quality of this stuff like reflects the price. It's like
Absolutely not. It's
Okay.
really cheap stuff, but it's at a high price.
okay.
I'm thinking this. Okay. So I left the house. We left the house now, right?
Yep.
And we're going to walk around the town for a little bit. What do we see around the town? Is there any thing that we can...
Give me a perception check.
Just him or me too.
Both of you.
Okay.
Yeah. You're kind of looking around town, seeing things.
14.
17.
So you notice, just normally looking around, you see people kind of walking around. They're kind of looking at you here. They're kind of giving like a little bit of a side eye, especially you for some reason, probably because you have a hand up to him or whatever. I don't know. The one thing
Just
that
stretching a lot.
you notice the town square at one point. When you walk past it this time, what's more apparent to you is a guillotine that stands in the middle of the town.
I say to one of the people walking by, I said, "What's with that guillotine? Who gets their heads chopped off?"
Someone goes, you don't know?
No, I don't.
Oh,
You don't know it's you.
you must be, you must be new in town.
Oh, fuck me. I'm a warden.
Oh,
I love saying
you're-
that because
you're-
everyone in this game is just like, "Oh, warden." Sorry.
Like Dragon Age.
I was just thinking that. Grandma Target.
they're like, oh, so you're a warden. I heard a lot of them left the kingdom though.
Nah.
They go, no. I don't know. I don't. That's what I heard from outside here.
Well, I didn't.
Oh, a couple of them. Are you the only?
Can I catch
Three?
up to them at the guillotine?
Yeah. You know.
All right.
Are you the only two? Oh, three
Yeah.
people that are
Well,
wardens.
yeah, today.
In the immediate area, yes.
Okay, that's good to
Well,
know.
he's not a warden. What? Oh, he just saw the whole thing happen.
I'm in disguise.
Don't say that.
You don't even hear it, so you're fine.
Okay.
So he's like, okay, so yeah, I'm one of the I'm one of the people around here. Kind of organizes, the lottery, so to speak.
The lottery.
Yeah.
The lynching lottery?
Well, we don't lynch. We just
Chop, chop.
straight up ahead.
Oh.
Yeah, you know. That's just how we roll.
Okay. Why do you...
Give me another
Need-
perception check for me.
No?
Yeah. 6.
17.
17
So you-
plus...
Oh,
Yeah, plus 2.
okay. So you kind of 19. You
Yeah.
definitely notice this guy's like kind of like sizing up, like kind of looking up and down, and kind of like trying to weasel himself into more of a situation, trying to understand more background of you guys. And he's just like, okay, so
Did you
Is the
happen...
guy talking to us?
yeah, he's
Sorry.
like, yeah, he's talking to you. He's like, so you guys have any family around or anything like that? You know
Did you
anyone
happen
here?
to hear that thunderous roar that happened maybe a day ago?
A day ago?
Yes.
I mean, we heard something. We didn't hear it as
That
a roar.
was us blowing that bandit town off the face of the earth. Don't try anything.
Whoa. Excuse me. Can you guys? I don't know. Can you talk to your friend here?
Insight roll.
He's like totally just going off the deep end with this stuff.
13 on this dude I'm talking to.
Yeah.
Insight. I want to see what's his deal. Why is
He's-
he being so
They
shifty?
they wanna sacrifice us to their money god.
They don't.
That's their deal.
He doesn't exactly say that. He's just like, no. I just I'm trying to greet our special guests. Trying to make a first impression,
made
one
it.
that lasts.
It lasts.
Okay.
And I hope mine does too.
I'm going to...
So what were you guys doing in the mayor's house there?
Okay, this conversation's over. I'm going to
Warden
now...
business.
Yeah, exactly. Warden
Okay,
business.
whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Goodbye.
I'm gonna go inspect the guillotine.
All right, which is awkward because he's going the same way. So he's like,
I'm going to tell him to
wait,
turn around.
why
I'm
you
going to intimidate him.
turn around.
Fuck me, no. 12.
Turn
around!
what do you say to what do you say to him to get him to turn around?
I'd say, turn around. Don't follow us. Leave us alone.
He's like, so first he
Back
turns
the
around.
fuck off.
He turns around and look at you as he continues off to the guillotine. He looks at you and he goes, "I'm sorry, who's the guest in this town?"
I'm sorry, I'm a warden.
He's like, fine.
He rolls a bunch of dice.
Fine. He walks away. He goes, fine, just don't cut yourself on the thing.
I'll try.
You'll try to cut yourself?
Go away. Fuck off. I hate this
Okay.
guy.
All right.
So we want to inspect the guillotine now.
Yeah.
We got rid of asshole.
So you walk up to the guillotine.
Is it mostly wood?
It's mostly wood,
Is it very dry?
very dry,
All right.
and
That's
there's
all.
it's dry, but you do notice that there is a lot of like dried out blood left over around the part where you would normally put your head in.
Oh, very well used.
Yeah. The blade's also down on it, so they haven't raised it up or anything like that. They just kept it. There's a little locking peg that you see there too, with a little lock around it.
I guess I'll do a perception check to see if it looks like anything's weird about it. I want to say.
There's nothing
Okay.
weird about it. It's a straight up just guillotine in the middle, and that's it. There's a bucket on the side, also stained in blood as well. So,
How many people are out and about?
right in the immediate area, you see about like 12 people kind of meandering, just kind of trying to do their business, do their thing.
Is this a dwarven guillotine also?
As you examine it closer, you do notice that it is also dwarven.
Does it bear the mark of an R on it?
Not in plain sight.
So it does, but I can't see it.
Yeah, I should have worded that better.
You want to investigate it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy, that's not great. It's a 5.
Okay. There is an R in one of the places, but it looks like it's kind of worn out a little bit. But you can kind of like rush whatever it is out of the way of the other wood that has been worn out to kind of reveal this like little indentation of an R in the wood, almost stamped.
Ruled.
I'm sorry, rude?
Rult.
Who? Do I know
My
about rude?
mortal nemesis.
Mortal nemesis. What did...
How much fire can we...
Chill.
What?
Calm down.
How much fire can we harness right now to burn this blasphemous object to the ground?
There's a lot of innocent people around, and I don't want to do that right now.
It's blasphemous,
Oh.
and it needs to be destroyed.
Well, who's rude? I know it's your nemesis. Who's why?
Rult is a craftsman who has been possibly conscripted to the darker forces.
Okay.
This guillotine is his handiwork, as was the box, the part of the key laid in. And his works must be erased from the face of the planet.
I mean, I'm for doing that. I just don't want to hurt anyone around us.
Just burn the guillotine.
Maybe at night.
His house is made of stone. No one get hurt.
Okay. You want to just burn this thing down?
You do me like you feel. How do you feel with this conversation kind of happening within earshot of you? You're
It's fucking crazy people.
Oh yeah, I do come off as a bit insane, don't I? All right.
So, wait, do we have that box that had his insignia on it from the house too, or did we leave that there?
you guys left it there.
Oh, why didn't you do anything about that box then too, if it had his insignia on it?
What was a box? Well, a box not gonna hurt people. A box doesn't chop people's heads off.
Fair point. Although, these people are already on edge. Not through no fault of my own. I was trying to...
We're probably going to get surrounded by these townsfolk.
On the plus side, though, if they do, they have nothing to chop our heads off with.
That's true.
Except the swords they stole from the mayor's manor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are there any of those about?
Not in plain sight, no.
Alright.
Not in like the area that you're in. You don't really see people walking around with them.
Want to walk around some more? See what else we see before we go
Wait.
destroying stuff?
Yeah.
What? How does the blade go up? Is it just rope?
Yeah. There's a rope that would hoist it up.
I guess we could. And as I go to join him to walk around, can I use slide? All right, I want to use produce flame and sleight of hand to burn the rope.
Okay, give me a check on those.
I just want you to know my sleight of hand is a +0,
Oh shit!
and that's a natural 20.
No!
Oh shit!
Shit!
Awesome.
So you grab the rope and you kind of just
I
start,
don't even I just pass by and I'm just like,
so you do that and the rope goes up in flames completely.
But just the rope?
Just the rope.
Okay.
He played that so well that it somehow just the rope went up.
I turn to him and go.
using it now.
I turn to him and I go, "Nice."
You didn't see that. It was sleight of hand.
Oh,
Never mind.
that was a weird sound.
Sounded
Right.
nice, though.
Whatever it was, I bet it was cool.
Give yourself an inspiration for that one.
Oh, thank you.
Guillotine is now inoperable.
Yeah. We'll finish that job later.
Until they get some more rope.
Until they figure it out.
Did, is that guy that was, like, questioning us before, like, still around, or did he just, like, leave the area entirely?
He walked away for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah. He didn't see anything. He didn't notice anything with the rope. So he's probably not going to check until the next beheading. Which may be soon.
Like tomorrow.
Quite possibly.
Yeah, ours.
The next Powerball.
So where do you guys go?
It's like the Roman lottery.
What's around us?
Several shops, taverns, inns, clothing stores, weapon stores.
Want to check out one of those weapon stores and see if we see something that was stolen?
Heck yes, I do.
Okay, let's do that.
You go into one of the stores. As you push the door of this fine stone establishment open, a bell rings, and a man comes out from the back room and goes, "Hey,
Hey,
what brings you guys here?"
Yeah, we need weapons.
just browsing.
Ah, you're the ones who were new in the town, yes?
Yes.
Yes, we are the wardens.
Wardens, welcome. I'm sure that the goods I have are just not as good as the ones you got over in your little castle area.
I'm sure they're just as good.
Nah. They have some good stuff. I mean, I got some pretty good stuff. I mean, I can't, I really can't.
I'd love to take a look.
Oh, please do. And he goes, "You must be some sort of
I'm Zeckendorf.
Okay, I wasn't gonna try to guess your name. I wasn't gonna do that, but it's nice to meet you. So, let's see. You don't look like a sword holder,
Sword holder?
swordsman.
I mean, I'm a collector.
Aha.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But should I?
Yeah, give me a deception check here.
Okay. 21.
21. Nice. So he's like, "I believe you. You have the way of a man who knows fine things." Yes.
Yeah, I do. I have many katanas in my bedroom.
Did you get them from this the strip store establishment?
Yes.
Okay.
You know the one.
The one that also has a tattoo parlor and a piercing parlor in
Yeah.
the basement.
Utopia.
And Andy's pretzels.
He looks at you and goes, "You must be." Oh, a natural 20. And he's like, "You must be a bard, right? You're the kazoo player, right?"
No, I have reason to believe that Kazoo player was a tiefling, and as you could see, I am no tiefling.
He
that
kind
what-
of sees right through it. He goes,
Yep.
"Listen," he goes, I don't believe in the fighting or anything. So I will give you a little bit of. I won't tell anyone. I won't tell anyone about you being here because your gold is good, right? You got a couple of thousand gold.
I've got a couple of gold.
I'll keep you safe. And you, big armored man.
Yes. Hello.
You look like you have plate mail. You are a fearsome warrior.
I'm a blacksmith.
I was completely. Can I see your weapon?
I hand him my smithing hammer.
He goes, huh. He's looking at this this smithing and goes, You fight with this?
Yes. And I build with that.
No runes, no etchings.
No. No need.
Unlike the one I saw the last time. Here you go.
The one you saw last time, huh?
Yeah. There's a man, dwarven, but he has very similar tastes as you.
Could you tell me where I might find this gentleman?
Oh, he's been gone for quite some time. He came here 6
About-
months ago.
Yes. Did he happen to mention where he was going?
He was going to Athion, the main city.
Was his name Rult by any chance?
I never grabbed his name, but he was with a very strange fellow.
A tall hooded man?
No, well,
Oh.
tall, yes. Well, not too tall. I mean, when you stand next to a dwarf, anything is tall. He looked a lot.
Easy.
He looked a lot like you, actually.
Huh.
Very, very similar features in the face, but clearly not you.
That's weird.
Anyway,
How did he
Huh.
look like me?
the face and stuff. Eyes looked very similar, except his is darker, more intense. He carried around this blade, very strange weapon. Yeah, it was unlike anything I've ever seen, and the hammer of this shorter one, etched in several runes that seemed to glow this monstrous red.
Oh, yes. That is an issue.
Where did they say they were going again?
To the main city.
They said they were going on. They didn't tell me directly, but I did hear through other sources they were going to Athion.
Oh, okay.
And your wardens, and you came from there, so
Yes. I would like to look around and see if I can spot anything that looks like the lady was describing with the ruby.
give me a perception check. Give me investigation.
Okay.
I'm just going to stand there and
God,
see.
what number
That's a
is that?
9.
I rolled the 9.
You don't see anything too out of the ordinary as you're looking around. You're like grazing through the shop, I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't
Kind
see.
of like walking around and checking stuff out.
Yeah. So he's but yeah, he's standing behind the counter and stuff, and he looks at you, goes, "Is there anything I can get for you? Anything on the high shelves that you want to look at?"
I have most of these already. I'm just looking around.
Oh, you have some of these blades you seek?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any of Rult's wares in the shop by any chance?
Oh no. He didn't give me anything.
Did you give him anything? What did he buy?
Who did he give items to? Who did?
He talked about some people and some box. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that reminds me. The other man. He had a symbol on his hand. It's very
Okay.
strange. I do remember that.
Do I have a symbol on my hand?
You don't.
Okay.
But it looked like a weird bend this way, a bend this way, and a circle, almost like an eye.
Oh, like an eye.
Ah.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking weird.
And we will continue this conversation on the next episode of Copper Piece.
Mirror people.
Thank you very much for listening. Thank you, Brian, for coming by.
Oh, my pleasure.
And you'll be on the next. Of course, we're going to have a string of episodes with you on.
Oh.
So please stay tuned. We will be back next week with another episode. Please like, share, subscribe. Find us on Patreon at the Swell Bacon Patreon. Find us on Twitter.
At Peace Copper on Twitter.
at Peace
There's no
Copper.
underscore. I'm just an idiot.
Whatever. You'll find us. Anyway, so thank you guys. We will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.